with 1,000 milliliters of water in the foam cannon. And I'm going to be using this little Ryobi electric pressure washer, 1600 psi. I've been using it in the past. It gets the job done. It's definitely not a 3000 psi gas washer, but it definitely works. Alright, so we have the cannon loaded, and a lot of people asked me this question last time too: how does this thing mount? It's just a standard quick connect that most pressure washers have these days, except for like the Harbor Freight cheap ones, and it just clips on just like that. And using such a low PSI, I like to keep this thing pretty close. It goes pretty wide, but I like to keep it a little bit thinner so it's more pressure coming out. And then obviously the soap dial up here, all the way open and ready to foam. So that was a full bottle, a full foam cannon of foam sprayed on the Jeep. So far it's looking good. I'm gonna let it sit and let it do its thing and pull the dirt down. And I finished just not a moment too soon because it's actually starting to rain. So hopefully that'll actually help me a little bit. So I'm going to disconnect that. I'm gonna put on the gentle rinse. After that kind of falls a little bit more, and then we'll actually get a true representation of what just the foam alone does, with no pressure washing, no help from anything else. Perfect.
Say she shake it for the Instagram and a Twitter page. On YouTube she's a makeup artist, Hollywood apartment. She's a bartender and a part-time model. All her friends are verified. Wow, man, that's so cool. Wow, girl, can we hang out? Let's take 1,000 pictures like a hype beast now. People saying that we're goals. That's all I ever wanted. Fuck the haters, fuck the trolls. Oh yeah, I heard that you were wanderlust. Girl, where'd you go? Go ahead with your traveling hands. Go ahead around the world now. Give me a reason. You know that I'm leaving.
Alright, so I would say that it definitely loosens up the dirt, but it doesn't take it completely off. This is some rough paint here, so I'm understanding why it's sticking, but it's definitely a lot looser. So I bet you if I use the power washer tip, this will all come right off. So again, that is just the foam action. That is no rinsing, no pressure washing or anything. And now I'm going to use the high pressure nozzle and just kind of blast through this thing before it starts raining on me. Alright, so here's a clear difference between what the high pressure does and the low pressure. You see all these dirt spatters, and there's not really any over here. You can see like the watermarks, but there's definitely no dirt. Same on the sliders here, nice and clean, and then it gets into the dirt. Alright, so there you have it. Foam cannon versus dried on mud straight from Roush Creek. Literally 24 hours old. So that's the facts straight up. Yeah, the camera kind of picks it up. It didn't take everything off the soft top, but that's kind of expected. But if, yeah, see, look, if I rub it, it comes right off. So that'll take a hand scrub. But it looks like the paintwork came out good. This is a little dirty still. No big deal. Yeah, there's definitely some dirt everywhere, but you can see it's definitely worlds better. And obviously this is just the touchless wash, so it's definitely going to need a hand scrub after that, because I mean it's a lot of mud. It gets in every nook and cranny, and when you use high pressure, it actually just kind of helps spread it out, along with taking a lot of it off. So I do want to add as well, for the sake of this video, that I am not sponsored or affiliated with the chemical guys whatsoever. If you do want a foam cannon and you can't justify the $100 for the cannon and like a gallon of soap, I think it is, there is some cheaper ones on Amazon that you can absolutely try. I can't vouch for the quality, but the one you just saw me use was the chemical guys foam cannon. I don't know, works good for me. And also, if you make it this far to the video and you are going to get a foam cannon, make sure you clean it after each use, because you don't want any soap getting dry in there and clogging everything up, because it's a pain in the butt to rebuild. So, and there you have it.